I'm Marlys Klossner.
And I'm MacArthur.
And I'm Zain, Bakhtiar.
We are the news team for the Student Life Collective.
The Polish mining company KGHM has recently proposed the Ajax mining project. The KGHM Ajax mining project has been hotly contested in the Kamloops community since it raises quite a few questions of environmental concern. The proposed KGHM Ajax mine will lie 1.4 kilometers away from Knutsford and as close as 850 meters from the city of Kamloops. Because of its close proximity to the city of Kamloops and its overall output every year, the KGHM Ajax mine was subject to both a provincial and a federal environmental assessment. Since 2013, the KGHM proposal's environmental assessment has seen many revisions. Most notably, the revisions that came back from the environmental agencies, both the Canadian Environmental Agency and the BC Environmental Agency, was the risk to Jacko Lake from the tailing ponds, which saw KGHM update their original plan for the tailing ponds. Some of the revisions in the last 3 years have seen the tailing storage facilities relocated away from Jacko Lake. There have also been changes to the original routes proposed by KGHM to address concerns of the increased traffic from rock truck and other construction vehicles. The proposed Ajax mine is located along the Iron Mask Basilisk, which in the last 100 years has seen many claims for mining from Ajax to the Big Onion. The difference in this claim to those past, as you can see the open pits behind me, where this area has already been mined, is the general size of the mine being proposed. Because of the overall size of the mine, the KGHM Ajax mine was subject to both the British Columbia Environmental Assessment and the Canadian Environmental Assessment. The proposed mine is estimated to take 24 months to construct and will operate for 23 years. KGHM estimates that during the construction phase, the mine will bring approximately $875 million to the province of British Columbia and a total of $409 million to the rest of Canada. During operation phase, that number is estimated to be approximately $5.1 billion to the province of British Columbia and approximately $1.5 billion to the rest of Canada. The economic benefits of this mine can be clear. What is hotly contested is more the environmental risk. Outlined in the environmental assessment conducted by the CEAA and BCAA, the main concern is the risk to Jacko Lake and other water supplies in the area. Two of the main concerns outlined in the environmental assessment submitted to the BCAA and the CEAA was the rerouting of Peterson Creek that feeds off Jacko Lake. The proposed solution to the effect on the creek was to reroute the creek around the north side of the open pit mine and reconnect it to the Peterson Creek pond on the other side of the mine.
Some of the most hotly contested issues surrounding Ajax have to do with the environment, health, jobs, and the local economy. The environmental front is possibly the most discussed issue regarding Ajax. Local First Nations bands Kamloops and Skijisen have filed land claims over Jacko Lake, saying that it is the site of an oral history story called the Trout Children, and that the proximity of Ajax to the site will endanger the local ecology. Ajax has conducted air and water quality studies, which have concluded that in non-favorable scenarios, residents and the lakes surrounding the site will not be too badly affected. Opponents worry that these quality reports did not take into account the absolute worst case scenario and worry that Ajax could become like Mount Polley. The Mount Polley mine disaster had the tailings pond leak and contaminate several local bodies of water. If that were to happen here at Ajax, Peterson Creek would be affected, Jacko Lake and Goose Lake could all be contaminated. Another issue of contention is health. Because Ajax is relatively close to Upper Aberdeen and areas like Knutsford, opponents worry that the dust created from the mining itself and even from the construction could impact air quality. Two groups in Kamloops that have come out as especially concerned about the health impact of Ajax are KAPA and KPHE. KAPA is a group of citizens who are concerned about the proximity of the mine to local areas like Knutsford and Upper Aberdeen. KPHE is a group of local physicians who are concerned that the dust produced by the mine could lower air quality and affect the lung health of people in the community. However, Ajax's air quality reports say that even in their least favorable scenario, the dust would only make the air quality in areas like Upper Aberdeen and Knutsford on par with the rest of downtown Kamloops. One of the biggest selling points for Ajax is the jobs it will create and provide to the Kamloops community. Ajax has said that the mine, once up and running, will provide 400 to 500 jobs per year. A Venture Kamloops report has estimated the number more around 220 jobs per year. With Kamloops' unemployment rate at 10.2%, higher than recent years, which has hovered around 6 or 7%, jobs are more important than ever to Kamloops residents. The other major selling point for Ajax is its impact on the local economy. In the same Venture Kamloops report that I mentioned before, they estimated that Ajax will inject $360,000 into Kamloops' economy per year. Critics of the project worry that not nearly as many jobs will go to Kamloops residents as previously promised. They also have concerns of how the mine will affect the local economy in a more indirect fashion. Their concern is that the mine may affect tourism and may lower real estate values within the area. The debate over Ajax mine is over much more than just the mine. It has become a proxy battle between Kamloopsians who are more inclined towards economic progress and more inclined towards environmental sustainability.
KGHM Ajax has taken a controversial toll over the city of Kamloops and stirred views federally across the country regarding this multinational company coming in the small town and starting a mining project. In terms of transparency, KGHM Ajax has sent applications both to federal and provincial institutions to be assessed on a transparent level just for the satisfaction of the citizens. But a city still remains divided